So hi all, today we are going to be reviewing the figures from set Jedi Defender Class Cruiser, which is set 75025, and it has been released in 2013. It's quite way back, right? So there are 4 figures for this set, and 3 figures from this set is actually exclusive, and they don't really have any variant for the other sets. So which is the 2 Jedis and also 1 Sith. And basically the troopers, yeah, you can get him, in several other sets as well, right? Yeah. So the first figure here that I'm going to touch on is a zabrak figure. It's a zabrak Jedi. The printing on his head, you can see that there's marks, right? The marks, which is showing that he's almost, the same as Darth Maul, but then he's the Jedi side, so he's the Force side, and the eyes is actually bright yellow. And on top of that, so there's actually horns. So this is a separate piece, from the head piece. So it's a different piece, and it's actually kind of a soft piece. It's not really a hard plastic piece, right? And for the torso part, you can see it's all green in color, and there's actually brown at the side. And also he has some utility belts, so which actually stores some of his stuff. And on the leg part is also printed. So let us look at the back. So the back is also printed, so there's a brown parts and also some green parts, and the leg is basically not printed. So the arms here is not printed as well, it's just plain green. And he's holding a blue lightsaber, which is kind of a typical lightsaber, as most of the Jedi actually has, right? So the second figure here is basically on the Jedi Consular. It's called Jedi Consular. She looks like exactly like Luminara Unduli, which is in black, and she holds sort of like a dual lightsaber, right? So there's actually 2 lightsaber with one hilt. Her printing here is quite nice. So she's actually all in white, and you can see the whole thing, right, is printed until the leg part. There's no printing on the arm, and at the back also there's some printing. Yeah, it's all white, and you can see a little bit of belt at the end of the torso. And for the face part, it's actually there's some markings, right, and the eyes is actually bluish a bit. Yeah, so you can see it's quite nice. So she looks exactly like Luminara, but she's a different figure, so she's not a variant for Luminara. So the third figure that we have is actually a Sith. So the Sith here is called a Sith Warrior in the Lego set, but in the Clone Wars it's actually Darth Mar. That's what they call him. Right. So he has a red hood, a dark red hood, and you can see that he's actually wearing a mask, in his headpiece basically. His torso is all, you see, there's some kind of armor or something that he's wearing, and there's actually a belt at the end of his torso, and on his leg is actually printed. So there's also some armors that he's wearing, right? It's a grayish, silverish kind of piece. Let us look at the back here. So at the back here, it's a red, and some kind of armor is holding the whole body, right, of him. The legs is again, it's not printed. The arms as well, both sides is not printed. Basically he's holding a red lightsaber, as a typical Sith would be holding, right? And the last figure that I'm going to review here is actually the Sith Trooper. So nothing special about him, so he's just a typical trooper that you get together with this set. So you can see his printing is all over, from the torso down to the legs as well, and he's holding a guns. And at the back there's some printing as well, right? So yeah, that's all for my video. So basically, again, I would like to touch on the 3 figures here, which is the zabrak figure, which is called the Jedi Knight, the Consular, another Jedi, and also Darth Mar, or they call it the Sith Trooper, is actually exclusive to this set. You cannot get him. You cannot get 3 of these in any other set, and they don't really have any variant. So if you really want to collect all the Jedis and all the Sith, so you must get them, right? Okay, that's all. I hope you liked the video, and please do subscribe my channel and hit the thumbs up. Thank you.